Hi, this is Rahim Zulfikar Ali. In this video tutorial, we will learn how to create show or hide pop-up menu or slicer panel in Microsoft Power BI desktop version. So I have already made it and I will show you how to do it in just few minutes. So let me show you on the very left side of this particular sales analytical dashboard. You can see a pop-up menu here. When I click on this show icon, it opens up a menu here where I can select the slicer settings as per my choice. And when I want to hide, I just click on these buttons as well. I have also added some social media icons where I can make it to web URL and my audience can get engaged to me on social media platforms. So we will learn how to create this kind of a slider menu or pop-up menu in Power BI. Okay, so let's get started. Now I have a dashboard here where you can see we have just finished this sales analytical dashboard. And what happens sometimes, we add slicers to our main dashboard canvas where it consume a certain space to it as well. Likewise, if you can see year slicer, quarter slicer as a drop down menu, and we have months as well. And we want to save some space on our dashboard, and we can create a pop-up menu for that slicer's choices, or we can create a page navigation as well. So how to do it, there are few simple steps I will try to explain you. The first thing is that we need some icons to be add on our slider menu. So for that I have downloaded it from Google Images that are easily to find and download. Now, what are the initial steps to begin with? The first thing is that we will go to the format. So the format icons is available on the very right side. You can see here. If you don't find this icon, what you can do, you can click on plus icon, which is customize that. So that will open up a menu where you can enable the format. Okay, so you can just enable this like this, or you can go to view tab, and here you can find the format as well. Okay, so that's easy to find. Now when you click on format, that format menu gets open, and you have to go to canvas settings where you by default you have defined the custom type, where you have defined the height and width of this particular canvas page, right? So we need to increase the width here, so I will be increasing by 100 pixels now, 1580, and that will basically add space to the right side. So now we want to create a slider menu on the very left side. Uh, how to do that? So I will select one object, press Ctrl A key, and I will slightly scroll it to the right side. Okay, so that I can have a space on left side to create that pop-up menu, right? All right, so now we have that space on the left side. The next step is we will go to the insert tab and we will insert a shape. Okay, and that will insert a default blue color theme shape, so no worries. We will try to change the color as well. For that we will select the light color here. So first define the height and width according to your requirement of your dashboard, and then we will go to format. Okay, and in the shape and style fill we will change the color to light gray color, which I prefer. Let's turn off the border. All right, so we have that shape here inserted. Right now we need to insert the icons here. So I have a folder on my hard drive where I will insert some of the images. So a back button, let's open this, let's resize this button and put it where you want to. Okay, similarly for the next image, let's say this button for menu showing up, we'll put it like here. Okay, and if you want some social media icons as well to make it a web URL, you can insert those as well and put it somewhere here like this. I hope it's easy to follow now. There would be a technique of creating a bookmarks and selection menu. I mean, that would be a tricky one. Okay, so we have set some icons on this menu, whereas we need another shape that will be the pop-up to show or hide based on the actions we will define on these buttons as well. So let's add a shape here, and let's change the color of this shape as well. Right, now what we want is we want to I mean, it's your choice how many slicers you want to add or how many things you want to add on this particular area. I mean, that's on your control. Okay, now go here and insert a slicer. That will open a very blank object, so I can go to add data and we'll put the year here. Okay, now you want to format this because you don't need the background color, that the white color. You need to make it transparent. You can increase the font size as well. So all those things will be done through formatting. So let's go to format area and let's say go to values, increase the size of the values so that it could be visible easily. And for the background style, you will find the background which will is on by default, so you need to turn off that. Okay, so we got that, but what happening is that it goes behind this object, so we need to also take care of it. So we'll click on this object and we will go to format and we'll click on bring to front. Okay, another slicer we will gonna add is let's say in the from customers table, let's add customer segment to this. Okay, now again we need to turn off the background color. We need to increase the font sizes as well. So for that we will go to slicer settings. Okay, you can add selection select all as well from here. That's a good option to add. In the values you can increase the values as well, and let's put it somewhere here. And let's also make it bring to front. Okay, now let me add one more icon or image, you can say image of a cross or close button, and let's put it like here. Okay, now it's entirely depend on your UI and UX skills that how you want to make a navigation menu. You can adopt some ideas from some good websites as well. You will find the pop-up menus on many websites and you can get those designing ideas from there. You can add this back button, I mean that will hide this menu, or you can just define the action of on this close button as well. I mean, it's your choice. Okay, now once we have defined all the objects, now another point is that because when I click on this button, it will hide this entire menu, and these are not entire one object because this is a separate slicer, this is a separate, this is a separate. So what I need to do is make a group of all these items. Okay, or objects. So what I need to do is I need to select first, pressing the control key, all these objects. So all these four objects has been selected. I will go to format and I will click on group. Okay, so now it's become a one object. Okay, so after doing that, what you need is you need two menus here now. And what are those? You can go to view and click on bookmarks and selection. Okay, otherwise you can click on this plus sign and you can enable bookmarks and selection from here, but no worries, we have got this now. Now when I click on this particular button that is showing the menu, that highlights this image, so I will double click on it and rename this as show. And when I click on this back icon, I will rename this as hide. Okay, and when I click on this particular group, so it shows group 1, so we will rename this as pop-up menu. Okay, or any other name you would like to give. Right, now we are required to add two bookmarks. Okay, so the first bookmark will remain the same, so I will click on add and this will be renamed as show. All right, and then I will what I will going to do is I will just click on this button, pop-up menu, this I button, to hide the visual. So that now that's hide, and you can see this is not visible on my this dashboard. And now I will add another bookmark and rename this as hide, and I will right click and update. And For the show, I will not hide this and I will right click and update. Okay, so when I click on hide, it hides. When I click on show, it shows me again. So I have created successfully two bookmarks which are known as show and hide. And what happens when I click on hide, this object pop-up menu is being hide. So this is not visible here. And when I click on show, this is not hidden here and this showing this menu to me here. Okay. So what I need to do is I need to define these two bookmarks on these two images. That's it. So let's define this. First, click on this icon or image. You can say go to format and turn on the action. What kind of action? That's a bookmark action. And what bookmark is? To show, right? Then when we'll click on this particular arrow image, then turn on the action. What kind of an action? Bookmark, and this is hide. Another action need to define on this close button as well. So turn on that, and this will be again a bookmark, and you will define hide one as well. Okay. Now what happens? See, when I click on this icon, because I'm using the Power BI desktop version, so I need to press Control key and left mouse click. So it's hide, it's showing it. So that's how very cool I have created a pop-up menu, or you can say a slider panel in Microsoft Power BI desktop. Very cool, right? All right. The another thing is that you can also define web URLs. For example, I have a LinkedIn account. So what I can do is I can copy the URL and I can go to my dashboard, click on this LinkedIn, and I can go to format, define the action to make it turn on, and I will select web URL and I can define my LinkedIn URL here as well. So any member will click on here, that will redirect to my LinkedIn URL. If you want to explore some good social media icons or any generalized icons, you can go to softicons.com. That's a very good website to download icons from here. Subscribe to my channel. It has more than 1000 videos now, 42,000 subscribers. You will find a lot of tips and tricks regarding Excel, Power BI, Word, PowerPoint, Python as well. Okay. So I hope you like this video.